Hey, welcome to my playthrough of Ring Fit Adventure. We're doing the master fitness stuff. Fitness stuff. Very eloquent. Anyway, yeah, let's get on. Do 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 do. Day 215. Yeah, let's keep it like this, obviously. Yes, it's a little bit annoying, yes. I'm gonna regret that when I get sick or injured and I have to take a rest. Oh, hey, Will, I'll turn on the YouTube comments when I'm done with this. You exercising along with me today?
Try to raise your knees upward rather than out. Last time. All right. Good.
Okay.
Next is the heel lift stretch. Bring the
So I watch impressions of what do you call that? Of that Arlo YouTuber. Because remember I said I was gonna wait for his impressions on the game, whether I was gonna get Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Next is the back.
So apparently he's having a good time with it. So I guess I made a good call. That you know.
Breathe in as you extend your leg. Breathe out as you pull it back.
I know I was going to base my purchase on him. In fact, he even says in the video, like, he feels weird that people are gonna make a decision to purchase Pokemon Arceus on his opinion. So, like,
finally,
he's hitting the nail on the head when it came to me, because he's the one who talked me out of getting
without letting your head drop.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Try not to bounce.
So yeah. So it's a good indication that, I mean, he hasn't done the review yet. He's just talking his impressions for like the first couple hours.
Great job.
So far he says he's liking it. Which I'm getting that vibe too. I'm liking it too. It's not like Final Fantasy 15 where it's like And also, like, another good indicator that I'm liking it is, like, I'm in bed, I'm thinking about wanting to play it, and I'm like, oh, I should wake up early today so I could play, you know, that kind of thing. I haven't felt that way since Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I haven't felt that way about a game, yeah, since Xenoblade 2. And before that, probably Tales of Vesperia. And then before that, or after, I don't know, Monster Hunter Rise. So yeah. Xenoblade 2, Monster Hunter Rise, Tales of Vesperia. What else? I guess Dark Souls 3 would be in there. It's gonna be a boss fight, so... yeah. Oh, I'm already on yellow. Okay, let's change our fit skills. Gonna have to change it to this. Okay, gonna have to change it to this. Stomach. Okay. Which is one that has... this one? Ah, okay. Okay, we're moving on from plank to... okay, we're doing this one. And we're doing... overhead bend. I don't like overhead bend, so we're gonna do this. Anyway, we need one more anyway, so... we need one more, so leg raise. I'm gonna have to get rid of you. And what can we, oh yeah, we can replace it with, oh no. And what's this one again? Knee lift, we're gonna switch it with, oh, cypress. Revolved crescent. And we're going to have to switch the 6 range one with this one? Warrior Pose 3. Oh, no, that's Warrior Pose 2. Which one's Warrior Pose 1? That's 3, that's 2. Oh, that's 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1, blast off. There's this TV show, this educational TV show that I used to watch. I think it was called 321 Contact or something. For kids in the 90s. I think that's what it was called. I remember like it had a parody of Pac-Man in it and whatnot. There's this other TV show that two of my siblings liked, but I remember I didn't like it because it was a program about reading and writing. So I think it was called Ghost Writer. So there are these kids who hang out with this ghost. You don't see the ghost, but the ghost can only communicate by writing and stuff. So it's like an educational show where like the ghosts, like they solve crimes and the ghosts will like write stuff. But obviously it's not that simple because sometimes when the ghost writes stuff, like the words are jumbled or something like that and they have to solve it. Obviously if the ghost just tells them what happened, the episode is over. So there's always like something to complicate the thing that they have to solve, whatnot.
Slowly repeat.
But I remember like two of my siblings, they liked it, but me, I couldn't get into it because I couldn't read. It was like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. What's the ghost writing?
Great.
Ah, no! Crap! Are you still there, Will? Are you too busy sweating? I mean, we barely started. Why would you be sweating already?
Keep it up.
I'm not gonna jump for that. I'm just gonna suck it up. Stupid game. You think that I'm not lazy enough to just suck it up?
Almost done.
Just a sec. I feel like the leg strap is gonna slide off. Yeah, you're there? Okay. Do you have any like end here? I'm there and here. Okay. You ever have those TV shows that you remember watching every day as a kid, but you can't remember like one episode or something about it? Probably the only thing you remember is the theme song. Oh wait, I'm not squatting. I'm not running. So there's a bunch of shows that were like that for me. That I remember watching it as a kid, but I can't remember a dang thing about it. One of those was okay. There's a few shows. One of them was like Star Trek, the original. Then there was the Adam West Batman, and then there was Green Hornet. Used to watch those shows all the time, but for the life of me, I can't remember anything about them. All I remember is I watched them as a kid. The other thing is Robotech. Robotech, what do you call it? All I remember is the planes turned into robots and vice versa. And there was one season where, what do you call it? There was one season where the motorcycles turn into robots. Like imagine you're riding on a motorcycle and then you gotta turn into a robot and fly away. As an adult, I'm thinking that's kind of stupid. Why don't? Anyway, my most vivid memory of that show was one of the characters I liked. What do you call it? Getting kissed by a girl or something in the show. And then it's like, oh wow, as a little kid. The other vivid memory was, what do you call it? I wasn't doing that great at school, so my mom hired a tutor to tutor me for class. Unfortunately, he was tutoring me when an episode of Robotech was going on. So there I was studying while my brother and sister were watching Robotech. I was like, no, I want to watch. It's only 30 minutes. Let me watch it and then let me study. Come on. Batman, Brave and the Bold, Bear in the Big Blue House. I forgot the comments, Jammer. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot the comments. Oopsie doopsie. Blue Dragon? As in the Blue Dragon as in based on the Xbox 360 RPG? Is that the Blue Dragon you're talking about? Batman Brave and the Bold? Man, you are... so you failed. No, I don't think I failed. I did alright, I guess. That shows that you're way younger than me, because all the stuff I'm talking about was in the early 90s. I was like... high school, college? No, I think I was college when Brave and the Bold came out. I also watched like Transformers, but I also don't remember that much. All I remember is I really liked the toys, but I only watched maybe like 10 episodes as a kid. Because I remember like, what do you call it again? I remember that there's a TV channel that was showing Transformers, but they only showed it at like 4 a.m. in the morning. So I remember as a kid having to wake up 4 a.m. in the morning just to watch Transformers. Like a stand type thing. I'm not that young, okay. It's like you're saying Brave and the Bold and stuff. Like, isn't that like pretty recent?
Russian quit.
Or is there like an old TV show called Batman Brave and the Bold? Like a stand type thing. I haven't remembered a lot of plots from shows. Ah, okay. But anyway, I'm talking about like TV shows that you're really young. You don't remember them because you were really young. All you do is remember watching them. Another one was like Saber Rider. Oh, another one was Speed Racer. I remember watching on Cartoon Network. Even one of the stars from the Speed Racer movie, he said he used to watch it on Cartoon Network. Like I think it was Stephen Colbert or something was interviewing him. Because Stephen Colbert used to watch Speed Racer as a kid. And Stephen Colbert was asking, so where do you watch it? And he's like, Cartoon Network. And I'm like, I watch it on Cartoon Network too! Hey, what made me talk about TV shows that I watched as a kid? I don't know what's got me into that thing. Zoids, yeah! I remember my little brother and our cousin had a bunch of Zoids. Digimon. Oh yeah, I remember watching Digimon. The first time I watched Digimon was when we were on vacation to Canada. And what do you call it? We watched it, we watched a few episodes and we were instantly hooked. We're watching it every day. And then we bought a VHS of the... And then yeah, the most we ever watched of Digimon was from that VHS of the movie. Yeah, we were like hooked on Digimon, Digital Monsters. That's like 2000, 2001 or something. I think it's 2000. I remember like when I was a kid, one thing I always loved about going on vacation is watching TV. Because back in UAE, we didn't get that, we didn't have like Nickelodeon or anything. We only had Cartoon Network. I think it was a pirated signal that we had. So when they had like Star Star series or something. There's a TV channel called Star or something like that. It showed a lot of Hindi music videos, but it sometimes show like TV shows and stuff like that. So that's where you watch like Star Trek and Adam West Batman and all that. And the other one was like we said, Cartoon Network, which is Cartoon Network India. Meanwhile, in Philippines, they're getting like a different Cartoon Network, so they had totally different TV shows. One of the things like I loved about coming to Philippines even was just like, whoa, like they have so many different cartoons. They had like X-Men cartoon, they had the Donkey Kong cartoon, had the Sonic cartoon. We got back in Dubai, all I remember is watching Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Here in the Philippines, they had the good Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, so we missed out. Like, there's so many cartoon shows and TV shows didn't watch as kids because we didn't have them in Dubai. We didn't have cable. So that's why as a kid I remember travel to Australia, travel to Canada, like that, to UK. I was always look forward to watching TV. Like a lot of my childhood abroad was like as soon as we get at the hotel, I turn on the TV to see if they have Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon and watch a bunch of TV shows didn't have at home. But then of course until like 2004, 2003, 2004, something like that, when my family finally got cable and we could watch, we had all the channels. We had Cartoon Network, we had Nickelodeon, we had Disney Channel. So I was starting to watch all the TV shows. So after that, whenever I go abroad, the experience of watching TV shows I've never watched before faded because like, oh, I've seen this show, I watched it back in Dubai, like that. So yeah, like as an experience as a kid, like going on vacation, I was more fixated at watching the TV, like seeing what's on the TV channel than actually, on vacation. Real monsters. Yeah. There's the transform the Digimon. And the original ones replayed. And for some reason, a lot of Barbie movies, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Ren and Stimpy, Ariel. So yeah, I didn't grow up with Nickelodeon stuff. So stuff like Real Monsters, Doug, what else? Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy. I didn't grow up with those. I only watched them when I was in college. I only watched like all the Ren and Stimpys in college. A lot of people say they like, what do you call it? Rocko's Modern Life. I tried watching it a few years back and I was like, I don't like this. I don't get the appeal. But to be fair, a lot of TV shows' first seasons aren't that great. Like Kids Next Door. Like the first season, I honestly find it terrible. But like season 3 and after are like really, really great. So yeah. So I think like say watching Rocko's Modern Life first season and not liking it is probably like, bro, watch the later seasons. Which is the opposite of Ren and Stimpy. The first 2 seasons are so excellent. I think I only watched the first few seasons when John Clough, what's his name, was when he was still working on it. Whew. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm tired already. But yeah, I grew up watching Cartoon Network because like I said, I think we got a pirated signal of Cartoon Network. Because I remember like when we were kids, like whenever it rained, we lost the signal to Cartoon Network. So we'd only get it back like months later. So I remember as a kid like, oh no, it rained. Now I can't watch Cartoon Network. And like after a month or 2, I would go and check if we got Cartoon Network back. I remember like going to check it and being disappointed it was back. Then I remember like, oh, we have Cartoon Network. I should check if we have it back. And I checked it and we got it back. I was like, whoa, so happy. Got Cartoon Network back. Oh, come on. See, Will, like when you're here, the conversations get way more interesting. Like watch yesterday's stream. I barely said anything. I barely. I'm just basically just playing the game and reacting to it. But now I'm like talking about old TV shows.
Yes! Nice!
I honestly feel like I want to make one of those Twitch-style things where I react to old TV shows that I watched as a kid.
Perfect!
I mean, one that are very obscure, probably won't get copyright struck on, like Cybernet or By Demand. There's this old Hindi TV show where they would get requests for music videos, but there was always these skits that they would do with like a puppet named Uriel or something.
Come on!
It was like, as a kid, I found it hilarious. And me and my sister, we would always watch it.
Okay!
I kind of want to find old footage of that and like react to it on YouTube or something.
Yes! Yes! Nice!
Crap.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, I got 4 more to go.
Neat. 3. You got it!
You got it.
Fantastic!
Ah, one left.
Nice! Good!
Oh, man. So, Jam, what do you think of the time CN was basically all live action? Okay, it was a bomb. Something about Mummy in the museum cartoon. Hate the meta on Twitch. Just a sec. Okay, when Cartoon Network was basically live action, actually at that time, I actually didn't like cartoons. It was at a phase where like, oh, I'm mature. Cartoons are for stupid kids. Now I was trying to distance myself from cartoons. I mean, it helped a lot too that a lot of cartoons weren't very good. I only got back into cartoons when Regular Show and Gumball came on Cartoon Network. But before that, that was like a phase where it's like, cartoons are stupid. So at that point, I was interested in cartoons. Yeah, the meta on Twitch is like that. Which is funny because when Cyberpunk came out, the meta, like, YouTube was actually way more forgiving on copyright than Twitch, weirdly. I mean, now, before that and after that event, like, YouTube was always worse, but now like, Twitch is like, what the heck? You see that whole thing like with was it Alinity? I forgot which YouTuber. No, it's not Alinity. It's Pokimane, Hassan, XQC or something like that. Because all they do on Twitch is watch TV shows. They don't even like talk about it. They don't pause it. They don't react to it and whatnot. They don't criticize what they're watching. They just let it play and stuff. I'm like, what the heck? If this was YouTube, you'd get demonetized. Bam, like that. All the bots would be like, oh, nope, gone.
Great! Wonderful!
Oh, come on.
Fantastic!
Oh, I got to 24 of these?
Excellent! Awesome! Yes! Yes!
I feel like I should do a video of talking about Cybernet, like a TV show I used to watch.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Amazing.
Uh,
Good job.
you know what? Maybe after this Texas video, I'm gonna do a video about Cybernet.
Okay. Amazing. Well done. Keep it up.
Oh, come on, my back. Come on.
Neat.
Oh,
Very nice. Nicely done.
come on, I can't breathe. Come on, go, go.
Great.
Oh,
Challenge.
up.
Fantastic. All right.
Oh, come on. Then.
Excellent.
Whew, man, I'm sweating a lot. I
Okay.
only had 50 calories.
Keep it up.
Oh, my back. Come on. I can do it. Come on, keep going.
Very nice.
This guy's not even at half health.
Keep it up.
Oh,
All right. Very nice. 5 more.
oh, my back. Come on, keep going.
Okay. Fine work. 3. Great. Excellent. 1 left. Okay. You made it. Stand up. No need to rush though.
Hang on. Having on the timer on screen. Just a timestamp thing. Would love to see it, Jam. I think the way VTubers do it, it's a timestamp thing, having the timer on screen. We'd love to see it. Ah, maybe. Meanwhile, if you're on Twitch, there's some YouTubers I watch that go on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you could basically watch the movie at the same time they're watching it automatically. This is a feature of Amazon Prime. So you could watch the movie and you could have your favorite Twitch guy or YouTuber, whatever, as long as they're on Twitch and you're on Twitch and you both have Amazon Prime, you could watch it together. Which is cool, I guess.
Overhead lunge twist.
Overhead lunge twist. Let me adjust my thing a bit. Amazon Prime. I would get, if I ordered, if there's Lazada Prime, I'd probably
Let's move.
sign up for it. But there isn't.
Straightforward. All right.
So, YouTube Premium, like, I wish that they had a movies feature like Amazon Prime,
Amazing.
where you could get a few movies for free. That'd be cool. But no, what you get? YouTube Originals. No thanks. Well, at least I don't have to watch ads anymore. And YouTube Music is pretty cool.
Okay.
Like, I could download music onto my YouTube Music app, and I could, like, what do you call it? I could listen to them offline, which is really handy.
Very nice. Fine work.
Ooh. But yeah, the only, I'm loving YouTube Premium because no more ads. I don't have to suffer through ads anymore. Yay! Hopefully the YouTubers I watch get more money when I watch their content
Great.
on YouTube Premium. Because now they're not getting, I'm not watching the ads anymore, so
Very nice.
I guess they're getting the money from my YouTube Premium.
Yes. Yes.
Whew. Man, super sweaty.
Let's keep going. Come on.
Come on.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Neat. Good job. 3. Keep it up. Yes. Yes.
Wow, these things are taking really long.
Okay.
How long have I been going
Don't
for?
forget to switch legs.
30 minutes.
Okay, let's move. This will focus on your wing. Excellent! Excellent!
Should I do like a live react to Cybernet, or should I do an edited video? What do you think I should
Correct!
do? Will?
All right!
Maybe I should do both. I'll do a live watch of it.
Well done! Nicely done! Okay!
Okay.
Wonderful! Good job! Excellent! Okay!
The thing is, what would be on the screen? Would it just be my face, or would it be like a
Nice!
Adobe character animator puppet or something?
Neat! Shot!
Oh, whew. Come on.
Fantastic! Yes! Yes! Keep it up! Very nice! Fantastic! Great! Perfect!
Man, I'm really sweating with this today.
Well
You know,
done!
I've only done 60 calories.
All right! Increase your pace! Excellent! Well done!
Well done.
Excellent! 5
Excellent.
Nice! Okay! 3! Great!
2,
You got it! 1!
1.
Excellent!
Up to me. Well, that would seem like a good idea. I guess we could do for like an hour or something. We'd watch like 2 or 3 episodes.
Keep your guard up!
Keep your guard up.
A tough one, but you can do it!
This guy's got me sweating.
Cypress.
Let's cypress this guy to oblivion.
Okay, let's go! Engage your abs when closing your legs. Fine work! Okay! Amazing!
Ooh, amazing.
Great! Awesome! Okay! Yes! Yes! Great!
Great.
Fantastic! Nice! All right! Keep it up!
Come on.
Nice! Amazing! Fine!
Ooh. Are you sweating over there, Will? Because I'm sweating quite a lot.
Nicely done!
I didn't realize how many repetitions you have to do. So many.
Good
What
job!
is this? Like over 40?
Oh,
40 leg presses or something?
fantastic! Excellent!
They don't sound like a lot, but when you have to hold it for how many seconds? Okay, let's see. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Done!
And you have to hold them 4 seconds each? They seem quite a lot.
Well done!
Ugh.
Fantastic! Perfect! Great!
Ooh, come on.
Fine!
How many seconds are these? 1001. Okay, like around 2 seconds each.
Fantastic! Nice!
The sweat's getting in my eyes. Maybe I should buy myself a headband so that the sweat won't get in my eyes.
Fine work! You got it! 5 more! Keep it
I
up!
used to have a headband somewhere. I mean, that was back in Dubai. I don't know where it is anymore. It's probably long gone.
You may stand up!
I had a headband, but I never actually wore it when I played basketball. Oh. Yep. Well, I should contact my friends again if they want to meet up so that I play some b-ball.
Leg bend slightly. Squeeze! Select a skill and good luck.
Okay, let's do this one first.
Press.
Before I do the other one.
Okay, let's move. Push in. You should feel it in your stomach. Excellent.
Oh, I gotta do 37 of these?
Good job.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
why it's starting to irritate some parts of my skin.
Nice. Fantastic. Yes. Yes.
Punch him in the head! In the back of the head!
All right.
Is it punching him in the top of the head or is it punching him in the back of the head?
Okay.
Isn't punching people in the back of the head illegal in boxing? Because I remember when Mayweather fought what was his name? McGregor? What's his name? McGregor? The UFC guy? Like, when Mayweather would do his clinch thing, like, I think his name was McGregor. Okay, whatever his name is, I'm gonna refer him to as McGregor. So he would he'd do that move where he'd punch him in the back of the head. The ref would always be like, no, don't do that. So Mayweather is like, using that to his advantage.
Keep it up.
Rabbit punch. Is that what it's called? Rabbit punch, punching in the back of the head. Why is it called rabbit punch? Do rabbits punch each other in the back of the head? Or do you punch rabbits in the back of the head? I don't understand. And can dislocate the head from the spine. Ah, okay. Yeah, it does seem like that, because that's where it attaches, right? And does seem kind of like a soft spot. But don't they kind of do that also in UFC? I mean, to be fair, like in UFC, you wouldn't, most likely you would try to protect that on your head. But what I usually see in UFC, if you get close like that, they're gonna grab your head and they're gonna knee you in the face or something. But I guess it was like boxing, so if McGregor tried to knee Mayweather in the face, it'd be like, hey, that's illegal.
Well done.
That's how you kill them, supposedly. Ah, okay. You know, I never watched that, what's that $1 Million Baby movie? I never watched it. But for some reason, I got spoiled on the ending. Because there's this one movie that kind of parodied the ending where, like, the character, they fell on a chair and they broke their neck.
Very nice.
It's like,
Awesome.
in the movie parodying it, I was like, oh, is that what happened in $1 Million Baby?
Oh, increase your pace.
There's some rules against. In UFC?
Very nice. Good shot.
In boxing also, you're not allowed to punch below the belt and stuff, right? Where the nuts are. Yeah, the face is preferred target, yeah.
Come on.
Baby geniuses. Isn't Christopher Lloyd in Baby Geniuses? I remember watching Baby Geniuses as a kid, and then watching the Nostalgia Critic review of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this movie.
Well done.
And then Tron, he did a review of like some sort of living skateboard movie. And I was like, hey, I remember watching that movie as a kid. So weird, sometimes you watch these like reviews of terrible movies you watched as a kid. Like a weird memory at the back of your brain. Like, hey, I remember that. Don't remember why, but I remember that.
Keep squeezing.
Wow! That's a lot of damage.
Parts left.
That's a lot of damage. Let me negate that.
Evolved crescent lunge pose.
How many more do I have to do with this guy? Woo! I'm like tired here, man.
Slowly twist to the left. Match speed.
What?
This pose can be challenging. Slowly return to the starting position.
I forgot I have to do this slowly. I was doing it fast. It always tells me to like breathe in, breathe out. But I always do like the opposite. When it says breathe out, I breathe in, and vice versa. Like there, I just breathed out. Now, I'm always tempted to recommend my videos to my office mates, but then sometimes I complain about work during streams, so I'm afraid to recommend them my videos because maybe one day they'll come on my video. I'm gonna be complaining about work or something,
Slowly
or
return.
they're gonna watch some of my old videos.
Try and keep your lower body still.
Hey, you complain about work, you're fired. You're like fired. No, I'm not gonna recommend them my videos unless they're like under me, like what do you call it? They're not my superiors. They're either at my level or they're under me. So I won't recommend it to like to my team leader or something. The thing is like one of the people I talk to about video games, she's like the lead of my thing. She's not like my team lead or team lead of the other one, but she's like the head of a bunch of people. So a bunch of the team leads report to her, like my team lead reports to her. So I unfortunately, like, she's one of the few people I talk about video games with, so I can't recommend my videos to her because, you know, talk about how poopy work is sometimes.
Play race.
But there's two other people that I would recommend to. Unfortunately, I don't talk to them that much about video games, so oh well.
Great! Sharp! Excellent!
But I could tell like the person I talk to about video games doesn't know much about video games. Oh wait, I'll talk about another guy, not this one. So there's another guy
All right!
who talks like the word he uses for levels are dungeons, and it's like, dungeons? What? Like, cause for me, I'd use dungeons specifically for like
Excellent!
like say levels in Legend of Zelda. You know, you get like the water temple is a dungeon.
Very
What do you
nice!
call it? Is it Kokiri Forest? Anyway, basically those, you know, those levels where you get like certain equipment, like the hook shot and all that stuff. And then there's a boss at the end, called those dungeons.
Great!
And then RPGs,
Fantastic!
where it's like, oh, you go into the castle or to the literal dungeon or the cave. I would call those levels as dungeons. Basically,
Nice!
any kind of place that is separate from other worlds, non-combat worlds, that where it's primarily you fight enemies. That's what I would call dungeons. But he called levels, like regular levels, like dungeons.
Fantastic!
Like a regular level in Mario Brothers, he'd call them as dungeons, and it's like, the heck are you talking about? And he's one of those guys who's like,
Amazing!
he plays like a few video games, like maybe 10 in his life total. And like he's like, oh, I'm a gamer, I know a lot about video games. And I can just tell like, kind of, I guess, not really.
Good job!
But anyway, this other person I play with, well, she's more than him, but she's the type that only plays like one or two a lot. And she played like a lot of MMOs. And I was like, oh, you're definitely more of a gamer than me. Even I can't stand MMOs. But yeah, like she gets some things wrong. Like she called the she thought the name of the Elder Scrolls series was Skyrim. So she called Skyrim as Sky 5 rather than Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. It's like, no, it's Elder Scrolls. what do you call Arena, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. What's the first one? I forgot. Daggerfall. Yeah, Daggerfall was one. So, was it Daggerfall? But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I think. What do you call it?
Very nice.
She's played way more Skyrim than me. I've only played it like once. Unfortunately, she's playing the Xbox 360 version. Oh, but now she's playing the Switch version. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I've only played the Switch version. I'd love to play the PC version for all the mods.
Good job. 5 more.
Come on. How many more?
Fantastic.
Come on, die, you guy.
Come on. 3. Fine work. Great. 1 left.
My gosh, why does it feel like this is taking forever?
You made it. Stand up. No need to rush.
Like you're saying, at least he is passionate. Actually, no, like the guy who's leg raises again. Yeah, the guy who is like showing off, like, oh, I know a lot about games. You talk to him like, no, you don't. Doesn't know that much. I don't think he's passionate because like, when I talk to him, he's not like talking about one specific game. He's like talking in generalities, and you can tell the only game he's played recently is Mobile Legends. At least the lady that I talked to, she plays. I don't remember what MMO. It's one of those free-to-play MMOs back in the day. I think Ragnarok. I'm not sure. Either Rose Online or Ragnarok, something like that. What to do? I'm already pooped. Should I go with this again? But yeah, she general knowledge is not that great, but at least like she plays a few games quite a lot. Unlike me, where my knowledge is very general.
Okay, let's go.
I like to watch other people play video games
On the ring cone.
on YouTube every day than play.
Nice improvement. Excellent. Nice.
Anyway, the biggest problem I have with the first guy I was talking about is like he's got that show-off kind of mentality. I don't mind if someone doesn't have that much knowledge about video games, but if they act like, oh, I know so much, and I'm like, okay, cool, cool, I guess. Like, that's why I get along with the other person who plays Skyrim a lot. Like, they don't know that much, but yeah, they really like what they're playing.
Shot.
And they're not dishonest about it. They're not trying to show off that, oh, I play this game a lot, yeah, blah 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 blah.
Excellent.
Do I honestly though, do I exude that kind of personality where I'm like, I'm a gamer, I know a lot about these games, blah, blah, blah. I hope don't. I like to think I don't. But maybe if I do, then maybe I'm going to try to alter my personality. I mean, yeah, I'm playing a lot of video games. I can see on these streams I'm playing a game playing every day. It's still like, hopefully I don't exude that like know-it-all kind of attitude of, oh, I know this video game, I know that video game.
You made it. Awesome.
Ah, I'm like sweating here. Okay, they're asking me if it's the person I was talking about is asking me if a Pokemon Legends Arceus is any.
Victory pose. Charge your squat power, but don't overextend yourself. Release victory!
Hello. My mic went off. What's the last thing I said? You're just putting your view out there. Okay. So I think the last thing I said was they're asking if my opinion on Pokemon Legends Arceus, if it's any good. I guess I'll say I'm enjoying it. I didn't like Sword and Shield, but I'm enjoying it. Now I'm tempted to put me playing through it. My video of me playing it, to be
Pad of
sure.
your right thumb as shown.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Like I said, this lady is she's like the head of my department.
Please do
So
not move
I'm a
your
bit
thumb.
afraid to send the video playing it. Uh-oh. Like she might watch my Ring Fit stream day before yesterday where I'm ranting about work. It may be the fact you are tired that it makes you seem more elitist than reality. Yeah, I guess. You're normal, Jan. I guess. I mean, like, you have a pretty good knowledge of video games. I don't have that much as a lot of people I talk to on Discord. So I think when I talk to people who play video games as much as me, I don't have that personality, I guess. But if I talk to, like, say, my sister or something who maybe plays 2 video games a year, probably will be like, oh, okay. But then, of course, her kids play video games, so you know, no one likes a braggart. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh, Jammer, you gonna be in trouble. Uh-oh. Get figures. Yeah, I guess I think it mostly depends on who you talk to also. Like if what do you call it? You know, one weird thing is if I talk to fighting game players, even really good ones, they don't have that elitist personality. But if I talk to someone who's like a PC gamer, even just casually, sometimes I feel like they exude the elitist kind of mentality, even when they don't mean to. So I guess somewhere out there, I would exude that kind of I'm a better gamer than you kind of personality. You know? I didn't get to 100 calories. Good job, you got this. Let's stretch you.
Let's begin our static stretching. You won't need the ring con. Be mindful of your body and stretch within the range
Wait, the
of your ability.
stadiums, why are they still destroyed?
Stretch your left arm to the side and hold it with your right arm. Pull in your arm and stretch the muscles of your left shoulder.
Okay.
Now do the same on the opposite side. Be careful not to rotate your waist as well.
Okay, don't rotate your waist.
Bring yourself back slowly.
Bring yourself
Put
back
your hands
slowly.
on your lower back as if supporting it. Gently tilt your upper body backward, but don't lean back more than is comfortable.
Come on.
Again, stay in a comfortable range of movement. Bring yourself back slowly.
Bring yourself back slowly.
Spread your feet, raise both hands, and hold your left wrist. While pulling on your wrist, tilt to the right. And
Tilting to the right.
Return to your original position. Switch hands,
Okay.
And bend
Switching
the other way.
hands. Go on the other way. Oh.
Tilt directly to the side while taking care not to slouch.
Ooh, come on.
Bring yourself back slowly. Bring your feet together and loosen up. Bend your body forward to stretch your
Okay,
lower back
bending my body
and the
forward.
backs of your thighs. hold it like that for a little longer.
Okay, holding it like that for a little while longer.
Bend your knees slightly and raise your body bit by bit from your lower back until you're upright. Bend your left knee and bring your ankle up behind you. Pull your knee backward and stretch the front of your thigh.
Oh, come on.
Now do the same on the opposite side. Hold the top of your foot to stretch your shin muscles as well.
Oh, okay, I'm not stretching my shin muscles. Okay, how do I stretch my shin muscles?
Bring yourself
Oh man, that
slowly.
hurts.
And your
Oh, I
stretching
guess
is
that
complete.
really needed stretching.
Good
I'm gonna
job.
stretch it a little bit longer. Ah. Wait, the stadiums are, why are they? Dunning-Kruger effect. What's the Dunning-Kruger effect again? Okay, let me look that up. Or are you gonna look it up for me? Dunning-Kruger effect. Okay, a cognitive bias whereby people with limited knowledge or competence in a given intellectual or social domain greatly overestimate their own knowledge or competence in that domain relative to objective criteria or to the performance of their peers or of the general. It's funny. There's remember hearing a report about that, like the experts in a field. When they're asked like, oh, do you think you know the most about this topic? And they're like, no. Then people who are like new to it, who are getting really into it, they're like, yeah, I know everything. Even when they don't. I found that as my boss, like not my boss currently, but my previous boss. Like I remember you tell me like stuff like, that's not true. And stuff like that. He acts like an expert about it and like, nope, that's objectively wrong. Is there any reason to stretch after exercising? To cool down your body? After training, you should use stretches to cool down. We recommend static stretches that extend your muscles and hold them. These can help ease stiff muscles and regulate your breathing. Always make sure to use proper form and never stretch to the point of pain. In addition, stretching after exercise may prevent muscle soreness later. Please take some time to stretch until your mind and body settle down. Cool. Okay. That's all for today's cool down. See you again. Keep those Joy-Cons. I always mix up the Dunning-Kruger effect and what's the other one? What's the effect? I forgot what it's called. It's like the effect when, let's say, you read a newspaper. And let's say you read news that you're knowledgeable in or is about you. You read that article and like, no, that's not true. That's impossible. And then you go to the next article in the same newspaper and you're like, oh, okay, this is true. I believe this 100%. I forgot what that effect is called. What is that one called again? I forgot. Okay, let me drink some water before I end the stream. Whew. Maybe I should have drank the water after ending the stream. But anyway, I really needed the water. Anyway, thanks for joining me, Will. I'll come back in around less than 30 minutes, 7 o'clock. Right now it's 6:36, so less than 30 minutes from now. I'll try to. Most likely I'll be late. But yeah, I have to take a shower and everything. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in less than an hour for more Pokemon Arceus. Don't know that one, I think. What is that one called again? When you read paper. Okay, I'll look it up and then I'll tell you what it's called after. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.